Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your girl Ashay back at you with another video. Yes, I got another video. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to be on it. Okay, so if you're not subscribed already, baby, you're not trying to catch a vibe, because join the family. Subscribe right now. Before I get started, I'll give you some time. Subscribe. Okay, cool, good. All right. Is it too much to ask you to share the video too? Okay. All right. Let's get into the reading, y'all. Okay. So today we're going to be doing a reading about divine feminine energy. So we're going to be basically connecting with spirit to see what messages the divine feminine needs to hear. So the divine feminine is the feminine aspect of the divine counterpart, or the divine power rather, that connects and binds the earth together. So in other words, it is the goddess energy that exists within all of us, whether you're man or woman. Okay, many ancient cultures have a divine feminine concept. I'm thinking about dropping this video that I have about divine feminine energy. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so let's go ahead and let's get started and see what the divine feminine needs to know. So you guys, I've been watching the news. If you watch my full moon and Leo video, you already know that I've been watching the news, and the news has been very telling. I don't typically watch the news, but my spiritual team has that on my to-do list. But anyway, so one of the things that I noticed is that there's been a lot of domestic violence, domestic homicide, I guess you say. And there's been a lot of trigger women harming their children or putting their children in harm's way, or fires in the home, or just negligence overall with women and children, negligence with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Just a lot going on, a lot of chaos overall, a lot of uncertainty. I feel like the divine feminine right now is very confused. It's like I'm picking up on this energy of like divine feminine being very confused, but it's like you're also very certain, if that makes sense. Well, we're gonna pull the cards and we're gonna see. I'm also going to be doing a divine masculine message as well, for the divine masculine as well. And so what these readings can be best used for is for spiritual development, for growth, for messages. But these messages can also be utilized for love messages as well. So you can take a look at this, and then let's say you are wanting to see how you can better manage your relationship, or connect with a coworker, or connect with a family member. Yeah, you can utilize these readings for that as well. So you can use it for love, you can use it for career, and you can just use it for general spiritual guidance. So like I said, I'm super excited to get into the cards today. I don't want to waste any time. Let's take a look at what the divine feminine energy needs to know. So let's get started. So spirit, what does the divine feminine need to know? I don't know about you guys, but the word feminine just doesn't roll off my tongue. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It feels like I have to literally slow down every time I say it. All right, so let's see. All right, spirit. Oh my God, I did all of that shuffling only for spirit to say, not those cards, not yet. Great, fantastic. All right, so let's start here. Spirit wants to utilize these cards here, and I absolutely know why. All right, so let's go ahead and give these cards a good shuffle. The divine feminine energy. I'm so sorry if the shuffling is super loud. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Oh, y'all didn't see? I moved everything off of the desk because I need more space. All right. Okay, y'all, let's go. All right, Spirit, what is the energy of the divine feminine right now? How's the divine feminine? Where are they? Too many cards. What's the overall energy, the mood, the theme within the divine feminine? All right, so we have such a feminine card, such a divine feminine card, right? Wow. Okay, so we have Naked Before the Stars, and this is card number 18. I hope y'all can see that. So the Divine Feminine, I feel like the Divine Feminine is in this space of like getting their self together, like working on your physique, working on your, like going to the gym, focusing on your health, focusing on your fitness, focusing on your physical appearance, you know, tapping into this, the very essence of who you are, stripping away all of the things. I feel like the Divine Feminine right now is like, I'm not going to do anything because of Divine Masculine. I'm not doing it because of the world. I'm not doing it because of society. I'm not doing it because of the people. I'm not doing it because of my partner. I'm doing it because of me. I want to feel good when I look in the mirror and I see me. It's like you're stripping away all of these things that you have used to cover up insecurities. And I see you removing all of that and realizing like, damn, I look good. Like, damn, I look good. I look good without all of that. All of that extra stuff is just accessories. And I see you guys just finally stripping everything down. Now, another message I'm picking up as well with this card here is that the Divine Feminine is in this space of really just wanting to remove. I'm hearing the words remove. So like remove anything or anybody from your life that isn't adding value. If it isn't adding value, it's not adding up. Okay, put that in the comments. Adds value, has to add value. That's the energy that Divine Feminine is on. And the thing is too, I'm also picking up here that some of you guys are even tapping into, this is so random, okay? This is not for everybody. Remember, this is a general message, okay? Some of you guys are tapping into like things like OnlyFans. When in the past, you know, let's check the bottom of the deck energy. Look at that. Look at that. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have today for tomorrow, and this is the number 32. What's so beautiful about this card is that it's two Divine Feminines in here holding hands. That's super interesting. We're going to actually, hey, let's let that plane pass by. I'm curious to see what this card is about, but we're going to come back to that. So let's go ahead and let's read from the book about this this card here. Let's go ahead and read what the book says about this card so we can get some more information. Okay. All right. So it says, let me put the card up so you guys can see it as I read it. Okay. It says, a beautiful curvy woman wearing lacy lingerie. One is a black corset and she kneels in her full sensuality under the lights of million artificial stars. It says this card represents acceptance. What do we see when we look in a mirror? Do we see something we like or something we dislike? Something we care? Or something we are a slave of? What do we compare ourselves to? To the stars of a media leaking into our real life, to the social models, to the beauty queens and kings of the eternal pageant, to our inner self, to the idea we had when we were younger, to the eyes of the people loving us? I wonder what feelings the words curvy, cute, chubby, fatty, rounded arouse within us. If a smile or a distaste or recognition. The quest for beauty is not an empty quest. Even if beauty is not as deep as the ocean, still, when we shine, our worlds become brighter. But we will always feel naked in front of the stars. We should just learn not to blush and stand proudly. There is no perfection that is worth enough. There is imperfection as proud as the heavens. Wow, I'm going to say that again, y'all. There is no perfection that is worth enough. There is imperfection as proud as the heavens. Wow. Whew. So you're accepting yourself. You're accepting your beauty. You're accepting your size. You're accepting your color. You're accepting your age. You're accepting your weight. You're just in this space of just accepting who you are. And if you're in this space right now to where you're like, man, Ashe, I'm really trying to get to this space to where I can accept myself. I can look in my mirror and find something positive. I can, get out of this space to where every time I look up that I'm comparing myself to someone else. Some of us are in this space to where we're learning how to accept ourselves. And then there are others of us who are in this space to where Spirit is stripping everything away. Spirit is removing everything from our life so that all you have left is you. So it's like all you have to compare yourself is to you. And it's making you stronger. Some of you guys have been struggling making friends, okay? Let's be real. Let's talk real, okay? Some of you guys have been struggling to make friends because you always feel insecure. You always feel lesser than your friendships. You always feel as though you don't fit in. And that blocks you because you're insecure a lot of times. You feel like people don't genuinely love you for you, that they may want you for your money, or they may want you for, whatever it is that you bring to the table. And it's an insecurity that's coming up. But Spirit's bringing this insecurity up, you guys, to remove it. So that you can make meaningful connections, so that you can make meaningful friendships and relationships with other people, specifically other women. Let's read this other card underneath the bottom of the deck as well. Let's go ahead and read it. Okay. So this card says, hope is in the present. Wow, y'all. Look, this card as well, it says acceptance. Like the theme of this card is acceptance as well. So the Divine Feminine is definitely in this place of just learning how to accept shit for what it is. You're learning how to accept shit for what it is, for what it ain't, for what you can't change, and for what you can change. And that's bringing you a lot of peace. Okay. So it says hope is in the present. It's the brick we use to build the future on. Mother and daughter, or maybe twins, or the same person in different times. Wow, that's interesting. I would have never thought that. So some of you guys could be comparing yourself to your mother, or you have a relationship with your mother to where she's very jealous of you, or you could be a twin to somebody, or you could be, some of you guys that are watching could have strong Gemini placements. But overall, this is talking about an old version of yourself and a new version of yourself merging together. It's like, and it's so interesting, y'all, because in this picture, we have one person who is sad. It looks like she's lost something. And then we have another person in the picture who looks like, hey, girl, let me hold your hand. Come on, let's keep looking forward to the future. Let's keep hope alive. Let's keep building on our future. And this is feeling like, for some of you guys, your higher self. Your higher self. All right, so I was trying not to make this reading long, but hey, let me know in the comments if y'all like the longer readings or the shorter readings. Okay, so it says, I want it some, I want it later, gently. Wait, let me read that again. It says, I want it some, I want it later, gently. It may seem like a trade-off, to sacrifice the present in order to secure a better future. That's what ants do. Or to sacrifice the future to enjoy a better present. Either choice holds bitter taste. It's like watching a child play. Shouldn't she study? And if she were studying, wouldn't she regret not playing more? You meet a person you are attracted to. Do you go past and let it stay in the fantasy? Or do you make a move and follow through to see what the ending will be? The endless choice between regret and remorse. What if, for once, we turn our back to the dark? What do the unexpected? We do the unexpected and we shroud it like an unused dress. We can walk by the sea and no one is around, and we skinny dip out of our worries. The present and the future are one single integrated connection. There is no choice because the road is only one. What we are today and what we are tomorrow may be different, but it is the same person. Wow. Y'all, this message like just resonated with me, because you know how when you're changing, when you're evolving, when you're growing, when you really have like worked on yourself, and you have those people from your past, or even for me personally, you just remind yourself of who you used to be, to where sometimes you allow that past version of yourself to hold you back from being this person who's not afraid to be naked before the stars, being this person who's not afraid to bear their sensuality before the world, before other people, just being unapologetic about being yourself, of being natural, of being you, especially in a world we live in where there's so much artificial shit. Spirit wants you to allow the past to hold your hand, to be a safeguard for you, not for it to allow to hold you back. Stop allowing your past to hold you back. And for some of you guys, stop repressing your past, stop ignoring your past, because you're so set on trying to become this new person. So I'm going to put this card here. Put these two cards here like that. I'm getting so many messages. But so the overall message, where we are, Divine Feminine, where we are accepting the past, accepting what we can't change. And through that acceptance, we are embracing a new version of ourselves, and that embracing is causing us to feel freaking free. Okay, I'm gonna move on, Spirit. All right, Spirit, what other messages does the Divine Feminine need to know right now? Let me know in the comments if this resonates. Wow. Okay, let's see. Spirit, messages for the Divine Feminine energy. What the Divine Feminine needs to know. Okay. All right. So underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. And the Two of Wands is all about expansion, but it's like the Three of Wands, but more so the planning stages of it all. It's the deciding. A lot of the Divine Feminine right now is deciding between two paths. A lot of the Divine Feminine right now is deciding between two paths. And what I'm picking up here with this Two of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck as well is the Divine Feminine is deciding you're deciding who you want to be. You are in this space to where you are deciding who you want to be. Who do I want to be? Do I want to be like this person in the past? Or do I want to step into these shoes of this person who I've never experienced being like, who's confident, who is free, who is sensual, who's sexual, who's unapologetic, who's brave? But I don't know how to be this person, but I do know how to be sad. You know how to be sad, okay? You know how to be negative Nancy. You know how to be a procrastinator. And so let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we have the King of Swords. That card wanted to come out so bad. The Four of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. So something I'm seeing here in the Divine Feminine is that some of you guys who are living with your partner right now, you could be living with an Aries, a Gemini, or a Libra. Okay, you don't have to be, but there's strong air energy here, as well as Sagittarian energy, Aries and Leo energy. But you don't have to be these signs. I just like to do that for extra confirmation. Some of you guys are in a relationship with somebody who is selfish, who is, they use, okay, Divine Feminine, this is what I'm hearing for you, all right? You in the past have been attracting this King of Swords here. But this King of Swords did come out in reverse, right? So you're attracting people who are partners who are selfish. You're attracting partners who are ruthless, partners who are just manipulative. But it's like this person feels like they can just say the truth because, well, it's the truth, so I can just say it. Oh, it's the truth, so I can just say it, you know? And I feel like you were in a relationship either in the past or presently with this person, and because you live with them or you were in close proximity to this person, they start to wear and tear on your self-esteem. They really start to get you down about who you were, to where you're having to remember who you are. Yes, that's what it is. You're in this space to where you're having to remember who you are. That's why this card is here. Your higher self is here to remind you of who you are. You're this person. And your your higher self is holding your hand right now until you realize that you are that bitch. Until you realize it. Let's get some additional cards for some clarifiers for this King of Swords spirit. Yeah, look at that. We have the Eight of Cups coming out. So you walked away. You walked away, or you're thinking about walking away from this person. It's like you just couldn't take it no more. You just couldn't take it no more. Look at that, the Devil card coming out. You could not take it anymore being in a relationship with this person. For some of you guys, you live with a family member and you were like, I cannot take this. This is not for my mental health. This is not good for my emotional well-being. This is not family. That's what I keep hearing. You saying this is not family. This is not love. And having to make a decision to walk away from something. And this is whatever. And for some of you guys, it's a job. You know, you work around, you know, masculine or women who have very strong masculine energy, right? And so I see you realizing that this situation is not worthy or worth you losing your mind over. You're like, this is not worth me losing my damn mind over. This relationship is not worth me losing my mind over. This friendship is not worth me losing my mind over. This job is not worth me losing my mind over. This conversation ain't worth me losing my mind over, because I accept me for who I am. Because I accept me for who I am, I don't care who doesn't like me. I don't care who doesn't accept me. And because of that knowing, because of you embracing who you are unapologetically, it's easy for you to walk away to things that keep you bound and stuck. It's easy for you to make a decision. It's easy for you to see the enemies in your life. This has a lot to do with relationships as well. Well, romantic relationships. Some of you guys could even be in a relationship with a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, it really could be any sign at this point. Okay. Some of you guys had to walk away from a community or a church. You had to walk away from something that was toxic. It's like on the outside, it looked like a safe environment, a safe space for you to grow, for you to heal, for you to work on yourself, a safe relationship, a safe home for you to just to go to, you know, to live at while you get your shit together. But in reality, it was just toxic. And it was some energy within this space, within this dynamic, that was causing you to lose value in yourself. But you're walking away from this. Divine Feminine is walking away. And then when you walk away, that's when we get to this Fool card here. Now you're free, because the Fool card is all about freedom. You walked away from this situation. You've released this bond, this tie. Because the Devil card, because the Devil card also talks about addiction, pleasure as well. I feel like some of you guys may have stopped drinking. You may have stopped smoking. You may have stopped procrastinating, because you realize that you have to be, this card is giving me accountability. That's what I'm hearing. Acceptance and accountability. You're holding yourself accountable now. And this is new for you. But the reward is freedom. Spirit, why is the Fool card here? Wow. Look at that, y'all. The 7 of freaking Wands is here. Wow. Let me get this straight. Hold on now. The 7 of Wands is here, you guys. The 7 of Wands is here with the Fool card. And the 7 of Wands, I believe this came out in the full moon in Gemini reading. I'm not sure. But the 7 of Wands is all about perseverance. It's about mounting a defense. And it's like Spirit is putting you in a space or lifting you up in a way to where these enemies, they can't touch you anymore. These exes, they can't touch you anymore. These people, they can't get under your skin anymore, because either you've walked away from this relationship, this job, this partnership, this whatever this is, this situation. Either you walked away from it, or if you were unable to walk away from it because of whatever reason, you are learning how to stand up for yourself now. And now these people are walking away from you. They're like, oh man, she's, hey, she don't play. She don't fuck around. Like, this divine feminine gets to the business. She speaks her truth. She speaks her mind. And you're realizing the lesson in you having to be in this relationship. Some of you guys, this is a parent. This King of Swords in reverse here is a parent. Don't think when we say king that this means this has to be your father. This can be your father, or this can be a mother, or someone who you were raised who was very non-affectionate. You were understanding that the reason why you had to be raised in these conditions of feeling emotionally abandoned or just uncared for was because you had to learn how to get to this place. You had to go through these relationships where there were these trauma bonds, where you fully couldn't defend yourself, so that you can step out of this on the other side being that bitch. And I don't know why I'm hearing, but a lot of you guys who's watching this video right now, you don't look like you've been through nothing. You don't look like what you've been through. What they say in church, you don't look like what you've been through. You guys do not look like what you've been through. You don't wear your pain. You internalize it. You suppress it. You keep it buried deep inside. But there is a major breakthrough of clarity that is coming in for the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is starting to accept themselves for who they are and to hold themselves accountable to that acceptance. Spirit, what does holding themselves accountable look like? 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 Look at that. Strength card underneath the bottom of the deck. Wow. Look, we got the moon coming out. The 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the Temperance card coming out. So what does that look like with the divine feminine holding themselves accountable? This looks like you tapping more into your intuition, connecting more with your ancestors, utilizing your ancestors as your accountability. You pouring into others who pour into you. I've never noticed this on top of the head of the Temperance card. I don't know if y'all could see that, but right in the middle of the forehead, I've never noticed that. I'm going to have to look that up. Comment down below in the comments if you know what that is. On the forehead of the Temperance card. It's like you're in this energy of like, if you pour into me, I'll pour into you. And it's like you're realizing your worth now. You're recognizing that sometimes you be pouring into people and they don't be pouring back into you, and you be trying to figure out why your cup is empty. But it's like now you're requiring a deposit first. Before you pour into anybody, you're like, let me see what you're going to do first. I'm surprised the Queen of Cups hasn't came out, because that's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. This Queen of Cups energy of you protecting your peace, of you protecting your Two of Swords coming back out again. Look at that. And then when I talk about protection, look at that Two of Swords. How she's covering her heart. How she's protecting herself. Like, nah, buddy, I'm not getting hurt today. Not today, buddy. Not today, to where you're turning down things. And look at that. We have the Two of Swords here again twice. Okay. And so the Two of Swords back again to that choice. So now you're moving from I know choice and well, let's see, because Spirit is telling me that choice and decision is not the same thing. So let's look it up, y'all. Let's look it up real quick. Let's see. Let's Google it real quick, y'all. Okay, so let's see the difference. Are we still recording? Yeah. And I just seen 30:30 on the clock. Okay, so it says this is the core distinction between choice and decision. Choice connects to the place of desired intention, values, and beliefs. Decision connects to the place of behavior, performance, and consequences. Wow. So it's kind of like here with this choice here, remember we have the Two of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. It was like you were struggling to make a choice on something, right? And you had to change your values, change your beliefs, change your view, and set this intention into place with the choice. But that choice ultimately led to you taking action, which is you walking away here with this Eight of Cups here, okay? It led to you making a decision, because a decision is behavior, right? It's performance, it's consequences. It says you might say that choices are connected to reasons and decisions are connected to causes. Wow. So a decision is defined as a conclusion or a resolution reached after a consideration, and choice is an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. For somebody, I'm hearing that you had to decide between you or them. You're like, you know what? This is not serving my highest good. So it's either me or you. It's either me or you. And I'm choosing me. Let's see what 30:30 means real quick. Let's look that up since I saw that number. Okay, it says 30:30 is encouraging you to start focusing on spiritual life. It will enable you to get closer to the divine realm. Angel number 30:30 is a message from the spiritual realm to manifest from a place of love. And you know what? I feel like what Spirit is getting you guys to do is to manifest from a place of self-love. If you're struggling to make a decision, Spirit is coming through right now to all the divine feminines. Like, make the decision based on you. Make the decision based on what makes you happy, and you can never go wrong. Don't base your decision on tomorrow. Don't base your decision on someone else's behavior. Okay, so I want to go ahead and pull a few of these cards as well. Spirit, what does the divine feminine need to hear right now? What does the divine feminine need to hear? What does the divine feminine need to hear? So there's a lot of cards, but we're going to take them all. We're going to take them all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So we're actually going to move these cards. Get them out of the way. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing this song. I think it's by Drake, but it goes, "Are you with me or what? It's been a lot of games played. Da, 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 da. Are you with me or what?" Or is that DMX? I think that's DMX. But I don't know why I'm hearing that song. It's either that's like you guys' energy right now. Like, either you with me or bye. like no playing games. We're not playing games no more. Either you gonna be with me or you not. Because I'm gonna be fine by myself. I'm gonna hold my own hand. Okay, let's see. So we have Venus. Wow. We have Venus. Venus is all about love. It's about beauty, romance. You guys are romanticizing your life. Okay? You're romanticizing your life. Loving yourself, dating yourself, some of you guys. All right. So the next message that is here for the divine feminine here is all about some of you guys are blocking a lot of people on social media. I am picking up on that. And it's like you want to like care about your beauty and your aesthetics and you want to fix yourself up, but it's like you're struggling with your finances right now. It's like, man, the reason why I'm struggling, Ashe, is because I want these things, but I can't afford to get my hair. I can't afford to get my nails. I can't afford to get new clothes. I can't afford. And Spirit is telling you to look for unconventional ways of loving on yourself. Okay. Let's see. Spirit. What else? What else, Spirit? Yeah, because it's like there's this restriction here almost. Let's see. Virgo. Yeah, so there's this restriction here. Let's read really quickly. Y'all, this is going to be a little lengthy reading because first of all, I'm not editing this video because it takes too much time. So y'all going to get it. Y'all going to get it. Okay? Let me look this up real quick. Okay. Some of you guys could even have your Venus in Virgo as well. This is the energy of somebody who is reserved, like a very loyal friend, a loyal partner. Venus in Virgo, you know, you may not show a lot of emotion outwardly, but you're very sensitive to what others think. And that doesn't keep you from being critical about those you care about, you know, because you're always trying to help them from a better place. So this is talking about, because I know, is Venus in detriment? Yeah, Venus is in detriment or in fall when it's in Virgo. So this is talking about you not being overly critical. You not being overly critical of yourself. It's like you're trying to, the Divine Feminine right now, you're trying to focus on so many different things. Yeah, you're trying to focus on so many different things. Your health, your finances, your spirituality, your mental health, your home, your business, your job. Like you're trying to focus on so many different things and it's overwhelming you. And so Spirit is like, focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. Let me see. What else? Yeah, Capricorn as well. So that's earth energy. So some of you guys could be a Capricorn, Virgo, someone arising. You don't have to be. But this is all about being resourceful here with Capricorn. Capricorn is very, very freaking resourceful, okay, and ambitious. Use what you have. Spirit is saying use what you have. All right. So let's get some additional messages. Hold on. Use what you have. And Spirit is saying you have your intuition. That's what Spirit is coming through right now, saying you have your intuition. Utilize that. That is the most powerful thing ever. Don't short yourself. So there's a major change that's happening. There's a major change, a major renewal that's happening within your finances as well. Okay. And I keep hearing for collectively that cardinal season, Aries season is going to be a very interesting season for us. Okay. As far as finances and things like that, you know, yeah. So Spirit, why is the third house here? The third house is Gemini energy. It rules the mind, thoughts, social media, social activities. Why is that here? Okay. Cardinal again. So this could be you guys being invited really soon to some type of social activity. You guys really working on cleaning up your social media, or maybe you have a business on social media and you're working on that and just clearing out your mind. I see you guys really focusing on clearing out your mind. And look at that. We have the flower moon, which is divine feminine energy. So there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of manifestations of seeds being planted for you guys. Okay. What else do we have? So another thing that I want to bring through here is this super moon here in this lunar eclipse. This is strong ass energy. So Spirit, why are emotions running high? Cause it's like, okay, y'all. I feel like I'm losing my thoughts. Okay, so it's kind of like you guys are in this space to where your emotions are running high because of these old issues, these old things that are kind of resurfacing, this drama. But it's like spirit is just revealing what needs to be revealed so that you can make these positive changes. So if you feel like you're struggling in your relationships or your life in general, these dramatic changes happening, because there are going to be a lot of changes that are going to be happening right now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and I want to get my butterfly oracle cards and see the changes that are happening really quickly, and then I'm going to stop because my intuition is depleting. Okay. Let's see real quick, spirit. Divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, spirit. What changes are coming? What are the changes that are coming for the divine feminine? Spirit, give us the changes. Give us the changes, spirit. All right. So we have leaving. So a lot of you guys are leaving, walking away from something. All right. So we have healthcare change. So like I said, some of you guys are going to be focusing on your health. We have forgiveness. A lot of you guys are going to be learning how to forgive others as well as forgiving yourself. Seeking and finding. And then we have grief work. So some of you guys could be dealing with the loss of someone, or you could be just grieving the old version of yourself. Because I'm hearing this rebirth that's happening. This rebirth. All right, so my intuition is kind of dulling out, okay, you guys? So that is a message for the divine feminine. This is what the divine feminine needs to know right now. I will be doing a divine masculine reading as well to tap in and see what's going on with them. Let's see what's going on with the divine masculine. Let me know in the comments how you guys like this video. If it resonates with you, please, please, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? And I love you guys, and I will talk to you next time.